Hello, beautiful people, and welcome to class. I am so proud of you for showing up for yourself today on this mat. My name is Miranda, and I'm going to lead us through a full body sculpting workout today. So let's go ahead and get started. All you need is your mat, your beautiful self, and if you can grab a Pilates squishy ball, go ahead and grab one now. If you don't have that, you can modify without it throughout practice today. So let's go ahead and lay this to the side and get our bodies awake. Let's all meet to the center of the mat. Nice wide squat to get the body activated. Go ahead and move all the way down into that nice wide squat, nice wide knees, pressing those hands into the knees for a deep stretch in your inner thighs. Begin to rock from side to side if that works for you. Using your breath, just awakening the body here. And when you're ready, again, press those hands into the knees as you allow that left shoulder to drop in through the center for a nice stretch. Just breathe here. Again, you can rock from side to side if that works for you. Just breathe a couple more breaths here. Keep breathing, beautiful job. Same thing, other side, press into those knees, right shoulder falls through center, press those knees open and just breathe, arriving with yourself right here and right now. Beautiful job. A couple more breaths right here, taking rocks if that works for you. Again, just pressing into those knees, releasing through center, inhale. And as you exhale, taking a nice wide forward fold through center, stretching it out still, grabbing a hold of anywhere behind your legs, above or below the knees, just never on that joint, and pull the stretch in. Maybe you bend into one knee and then the other, finding a nice juicy stretch in the backside of your body. And then we all release back through center. Press yourself up to finding that nice wide squat. Inhale and exhale, forward fold back into that stretch. Pull it in, breathe it out. We have two more just like that. Inhale, fold in a bit deeper with your exhale. Next, inhale, release into that nice squat. And then fold with an exhale, breathe here. Beautiful job. We have one more just like that. So awakening this body, engaging the core, and then folding into that stretch through center. Beautiful. Just breathe. Just breathe. Meeting yourself in this moment on this mat. Folding it in and then pressing your way up to a nice squat. Press through those heels all the way up. Let's all meet to the back of the mat. Still awakening the body. Big inhale, reach those arms up and over by the ears. Stack those hands, exhale, swan dive it out, C-curve that spine as you walk your way all the way out to a nice full plank. Dropping to your knees, we all take one push-up on the knees because it's our first few push-ups in class. We want to awaken the body before we ask too much of it. Find a nice stretch after you walk those hands back to the feet. And then we inhale, two more just like that. Swoop those arms. Exhale, swan dive it out. Walk it out, high plank. Yes, drop to those knees, find your push-up. Beautiful job. Find that plank, hands back to the feet. Big inhale, reach. Last one, plant those hands, swan dive. Walk it out. Find that high plank, nice, strong high plank. Drop to your knees, find that push-up, and then we all meet into a high plank. Wonderful, nice, strong high plank. No booties in the sky, gripping the mat with the fingertips, alternating shoulder taps. Widen those feet if you need to widen your stance for more stability. Left hand, right shoulder, tap and plant. Tap and plant. Beautiful, keep going. Engaging the entire core, lifting up into the pelvis. Let's take this slow and controlled. Breathe it out. Trying to take out any wiggling in the body. There might be a little there, but let's try to minimize that. Rocking from side to side with a nice, strong, and stable plank. Keep going. 3 more sets, you've got it. And breathe. Use your breath for 2. And tap. And 1. Tap it out. Hold this plank all the way down to a forearm plank. Alternating the lead arm. So you lower down, down. Press back into a full plank. Up, up. Opposite lead arm, it's down, down. You can do it, I know. And up, up. Breathe. It's down, down. And press it up. Keep going, you are strong. You are capable. You can do these hard things. If at any time you need to drop to the knees, it's like that, okay? And press it up. 3 more. Breathe. And up. We have 1 more here. Let's do 1 more. Down, down, and up, up. Now hold. Just hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, for 6, and 5, 4, for 3, and 2, 1. Walk those hands all the way back to the feet. Yes, big inhale. Big exhale, hands to heart. Big inhale, reach those arms up and over by the ears. Exhale, C curve as you walk it all the way back out to a high plank. There you go, you've got it. Nice high plank from here. Hand release push-ups. So we lower down for a count of 5, release the hands up and press it right back up. Lower down. Let's get started for 5, 4, and 3, for 2, release that 1, untuck the toes, press those hands up, press those heels right back down next to the breastbone, tuck those toes, and press it up for a count of 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Yes, let's do that again. Lower down for 5, and 4, for 3, and 2, and 1. Untuck those toes, release those hands, press your hands down, tuck those toes, lift it up for 5, and 4, for 3, and 2, and 1. 1 more just like that. Get into it for 5, and 4, and 3, for 2, and 1. Release the feet, release those hands, press those hands into the mat, tuck those toes, press it up for 5, and 4, for 3, and 2, and 1. Walk those hands all the way back to the feet. Beautiful. Inhale, lift. Exhale, hands to heart. All right. Wonderful job. Let's go ahead and grab that ball. Meet me all the way down onto the mat. Let's plant those feet to the ball, okay? Plant the foot, plant the other foot. You can do this on the mat. If this is too unstable on this ball, let the ball go. That's okay. That's all right. Plant those hands into the mat at a slight angle. Tricep push-ups from here. So we're squeezing those inner thighs in toward one another, pressing the feet into the ball, and then we reach those arms to straight. So your glutes are just hovering above the mat. We lower, press up, and lower, and press. Keep going. Exhale as you lift, inhale as you lower, all right? That burn begins to settle in to the back of the arms. Let it be. Okay, you are getting stronger with every movement. Just settle into the burn and just let it be there. Let it be, because you can do hard things. You can do this for 5, and 4. Yes, for 3, press it up, and 2, and lift. Last one, lift it up, lower it down. All right, just shake it out for a moment. We have 1 more set of those. Just breathe. All right, let's get right back into it. Press those feet into the ball. Again, if it's too unstable, let the ball go. There's nothing wrong with a modification. That means you are making choices for yourself, and that is a strength. Remember that. Press your feet into the ball. Squeeze your inner thighs in toward one another. Press your arms to straight. Press it up. Tricep push-up. It's down and up. Down and up. Breathe. Okay, we are not moving any other part of our body other than the back of our arms, okay? So keep it strong. Your glutes are not dipping down. They're just hovering. Your arms are moving them. Okay, 5 more. You've got it. For 4, breathe. And 3, press it up. And 2, let it shake. And 1, up. Now lower it down. Beautiful. Shake out those arms. We're still using this ball, pressing the side of your feet into the ball, pressing the bottom of your feet in toward one another, lowering down to a diamond glute bridge. So lower all the way down to that mat, pressing your spine into the earth, squeezing your feet in toward one another, diamond shape of the legs. Maybe walk that ball in a bit further. Press that ball into the mat. Yes, with your feet, okay? And then press your hands into the mat. There we go. We squeeze up and lower down. It's lift and lower. Again, you can do this without that ball. Get rid of the ball. If it's too much, we squeeze and lower. If you can, tap on your glutes at the top. Make sure they're fully engaged. And then we're lowering down. Just hover. It's a squeeze and a hover. And lift and lower. Keep moving. Keep breathing. You've got this. Yes, you do. Let's do 10 more. Breathe. And 9. After 8, we hold it up into a pulse, okay? Nice strong core, nice strong spine. Hold it out for 5. And 4, press it up. And 3, keep it strong. For 2, lift it up at 1, hold. Knees flutter down and up, down and up. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, just 3, and 2, release it down. Wonderful. Beautiful job. All right, let's just go ahead and walk that ball into our hands, get into the core a little bit. Let's go ahead and press that spine heavily into the mat. Reach your right leg to straight, left leg hovers. Head, neck, and shoulders heavily lift up off of the earth. The ball goes around to the outside of your right leg, outside of the left leg. So you're scissoring those legs back and forth. Your spine is heavily rooted into the mat, pressing that spine into the earth as you move back and forth. Shh, shh. I want to hear your breath as you move through this. Again, where is your spine? Heavily, heavily planted into that mat. Protect that back. Force the core to do the movement right here and right now. Nice long legs for 5 sets. And then we hold. Breathe for 3 more. Shh. And 2. Settle in. And 1. Breathe it out. Right leg is lifted. Left leg hovers. Left hand behind that head. Press that ball into right above that right knee. Use that right hand to press the ball into that leg for resistance. Left leg lifts and lowers. Lift and hover. Breathe. Yes, you can. Press your spine into the mat and breathe it out here. You've got it. I know, I'm here with you. Make it strong. Use that strong breath. Heavily press that hand into the top leg for 5 and 4. We hold at the bottom and pulse after 3 and 2 and 1. Hold it down, pulse, little pulse up an inch for 8, just 7 and 6 for 5 and 4 for 3 and 2 and 1. Just switch to the other side. Same thing, other side. Left hand presses that ball into your risen straight left leg. Right leg is hovering right above that mat. And we lift and lower and lift and lower. Right hand behind the head. Left hand pressing into the ball. Breathe. Press that spine heavily into the earth and use your breath as you lift and lower. Make it strong. Make it steady. Press that hand into that leg, I know, for 5. And then we pulse for 4. And then we pulse, you've got it, for 3. Yes, you can. Don't stop now. This is where the change happens. Hover above the ground and pulse for 10 and 9. Just 8, 7, for 6 and 5, for 4 and 3 and 2. Release. Beautiful job. All right, let's go ahead and rock and roll off of our backs at least 3 times. Let's go ahead and massage that spine, and then we rock ourselves all the way to standing. Beautiful. Press your way up. All right, let's go ahead and get into our squat series with that ball. So go ahead and plant that ball to the mat. So our stability is in our toes as we plant our heels to the ball, okay? So heel on the ball, heel on the ball. Woo, if you get there, okay? Find your nice stance. Press the pads of your feet into the earth. It's unstable. That's the point, okay? Heavily engage through that core, lifting up into that pelvis. Knit those ribs in toward one another. Let's get into this and breathe it out. Hands to heart to begin. We lower down. And exhale, press your hands back. Yes. It's breathe. Exhale, lift. Breathe in. Exhale out. Work those arms. As you work those legs, you can feel those glutes squeeze as you breathe your way up to the top. Keep moving. Keep breathing. You're using your entire body to keep yourself stable right now. Breathe it out and smile. It helps, I promise. Breathe. You've got it. It doesn't have to be too serious. But we are finding that burn right here, right now, okay? Seek that burn and just lock into it for 5 more. And then we hold at the bottom for 4. Exhale. And 3. Press it up. Your heart rate's lifting. Breathe through it. Last one. Lift it up. Lower it down. Hold. We're squishing the ball under our heels. It's right, left, right, left. Keep going. Press and press. I know you've got it, okay? The burn is settling in. You're still squishing that ball right and left, but this is where the change happens, okay? Squeeze those glutes. Squeeze that core for 5 more. You've got it. And press. Just 4. You've got this. For 3. Yes, you can. And 2. Press. Last set. Hold it down still. Pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, for 6, 5, for 3, 2, we're still holding down here at 1. It's an out and in. Arms out, knees out and in. For 8, just 7, yes you can. For 6, in and 5, lift. 4, squeeze, and 3, in and 2, bring it in. Last one, in, shake it out. Whew, good job. That burns in the best way. All right, shake it out for a minute. Shake it out. All right, one more set, just like that. All right, let's get right into it. I know, you know where we're going, so you make that choice, with or without the ball. Plant those feet to the mat, or use the ball again. I think you can, okay? I know you can. All right, let's go ahead and plant those feet. Get right into it. You know where we're going here. Where we know where we're going, we just lock into it. Lock into it right now. Don't give up. It's down. Arms in and press up. You've got it. And press. Use your breath. Lock into that breath here. You know exactly where we're going. All right? So just lock into it and get it done. You've got it. Yes, you can for 5. And then we hold down. 4. And then we hold for 3. Yes, you can. Use your breath. And 2. Press it up. Last one. It's a lift and a lower. Squish the ball right, left, right, left. Don't cheat yourself. You've got this. Yes, you can for 5 and 4, for 3 and 2 and 1. Hold it down. Pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, just 5 and 4, for 3 and 2 and 1. It's out and for 8 and 7, for 6 and 5, just 4 and 3, for 2 and 1. Beautiful job. All right, let's plant the ball to the side. We don't need the ball anymore today, but we are squatting a little bit more. Squat, jump through center. So nice wide feet, a little bit wider than hips distance. It's gonna look a little bit different for each of us depending on our knees and our mobility, okay? So we lower down low into a squat through center, press it up, jump at the top and land softly. It's a press up and land, lift and land. 3 more, up and land for 2. Now 1, hold it down Now that was a jump. We're hopping out and in for 10. It's a little hop. Don't lift. Don't lift those knees. Time under tension. It's out and out, in for 8, for 7, breathe, 6, I know, for 5, but you can do it for 4, and 3, for 2, and 1. Press it up, shake it out. One more set of those, okay? Heart rate is lifted. Calm it down for a minute. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Let's get right into it. We're almost done. 5 squat jumps, 10 squat hops. All right, let's go. Make it low and make it high. Lower down, press up for 5. Land for 4. Land for 3. Breathe, exhale as you lift. And 1, hold it down. Out in for 10, 9, just 8, and 7, for 6, and 5, just 4, and 3, for 2, and 1. Shake it out. Beautiful. All right, shake it out. Push-ups, just 2 sets of 5, okay? So we all meet to the back of the mat. Give those legs a break. Now to the arms. Big inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Let's get into it. Inhale, reach those arms up. Stack those hands, swan dive with an exhale. Walk it out, high plank. All right, push-ups. Your choice, lifted or on the knees for a count of 5. Inhale, exhale, lift. For 4, press it up. For 3, press it up. And 2, and 1. Press it up. Walk those hands back to the feet, just like that. One more set. Inhale, lift. Exhale, hands to heart. You make your choice. If your form is beginning to fade, that's when you make a choice to drop to the knees, okay? Make it strong. Your entire body is a moving plank, so make it strong. 5 more, let's go. Inhale, lift. Exhale, swan dive. Walk it out, strong plank, strong plank. Squeeze it out. 5 of your own. Inhale, exhale. 4 more. And 3. Make it strong. And 2. Press it up. Last one. Press it. Hold that plank for 10, 9, 8, 7, for 6, and 5. Just 4, and 3, for 2. Drop it down at 1. Beautiful. All right, core, and then we're done. 1 core exercise, and we are done. All right, we're moving all the way down to the mat, starting with our legs straight out in front of us. Squeeze your inner thighs in toward one another, shoulders back. Reach those arms right out in front of you. Inhale, lift up tall into the spine. And as you exhale, lower down all the way to the mat as slow as you can possibly go. Pressing those heels heavily into the earth as you squeeze your inner thighs in, 1 vertebrae at a time, lowers down as you inhale and lift those arms up and over by the ears. Exhale, release those hands right by your side and then walk those feet in. Just enough to see, curve that spine and press it heavily into the mat. That's where that spine stays, okay? Let's bend right into that right leg. Left leg hovers above the mat. Head, neck, and shoulders lifts heavily up off of the mat and plant those hands right behind the head. From here, we bicycle, crisscross it out. The left elbow crosses that right knee. And then same thing, other direction. You're crisscrossing back and forth. Breathe, breathe. This is slow. It's controlled, okay? In these classes, we amp it up and amp it down with our speed. This is amped down, okay? We're going slow and controlled to end our workout for today, okay? It's switch, 5 more sets, you've got it. And switch for 3. And switch for 2. Switch it out. And 1. Just breathe. Squeeze those knees in toward the chest. Beautiful job. Let's go ahead and rock and roll ourselves up. Let's stretch it out, reaching both legs right out in front of us. Inhale, lengthen tall into the spine, shoulders back. And as you exhale, just folding over those top legs. Breathing into this for a few moments here with pointed toes. Lengthen tall into the spine, and with every exhale, fold a bit deeper if you can. Release this with nice flexed feet, and then finding that nice forward fold. Just finding a nice deep stretch in the back side of your legs at this point, pulling those toes in toward your face. Whatever this looks like for you today, keep stretching. I hope you are so proud of yourself. Sometimes the hardest part is just finding your way to the mat, and you did that. You made it all the way to the end. Now this is the point where you are proud of yourself and your body, no matter what that looked like for you today. We all have points of growth. Let that be okay. Just keep showing up for yourself. Let's stretch it out for a moment or two longer. And I do always encourage you to take a few more stretches on your own after class, at your own pace and at your own time. Sitting up, crossing those knees. Let's stretch out the arms a bit. Reach that right arm up and over by the ear. Exhale, bend into the elbow. Left hand connects to the elbow, and just find a nice stretch on the back side of that beautiful arm. Again, lengthening tall into the spine, shoulders back, broadening through the chest, and just breathe here. Meeting yourself with so much grace, so much grace. Your body got up and it worked for you today. Let that be enough. Keep pushing yourself. Keep pushing yourself, yes, but have grace all along the way. Let's switch to the other side. Left arm reaches up and over, bending into the elbow. Connect with the opposite hand. Press the head into your arm, and again, just breathe into this for a moment. Just breathe, settling down the heart rate, allowing those muscles to settle in. Again, once class is over today, I heavily encourage you to continue to stretch for a couple more minutes at least. Beautiful job. And out through the nose. And exhale, release your hands all the way down to the mat. Guys, I am proud of you. Again, keep pushing, keep growing with resilience and so much grace for yourself. Until next time, have a great day.